The premise of Multipliers, one of the premises, is that multipliers are genius makers. Talk a bit about why you wrote the book and some of the key thoughts you want people who maybe haven't read it yet or are going to buy it this afternoon or buying it right now online. What are some of the key points in Multipliers?
Well, in some ways the book was my post-Oracle therapy. And it really started with this observation I had day one at Oracle. So, Oracle hired for this trifecta of talent, really smart, achievement-oriented, and nice. And there's a lot of really nice people, but one of the things I noticed is in their hiring, sometimes they compromised on nice. Rarely on the first two. And so as I entered into this, I was just so blown away by all these brilliant people I was working with. And I became, in some ways, a genius watcher, just fascinated by the intelligence of all these people I was working with. But then not too long into the experience, I start to notice some things. I'm like, wow, not everyone who's brilliant causes brilliance. Like there are some people who are really, really smart themselves, but nobody around them is smart. And I would watch these leaders, and again, because I got thrown into senior management pretty early on, and I'm the youngest one there, I'm watching what other people are doing. I'm like, why is it that's one executive, like he's brilliant, but when he walks in a room, everyone like holds back. Shuts down, plays it safe. And some people noticeably cower, but other people just hold back because, I don't know, there's a really smart person talking and so they just defer. But then I watched another type of leader, equally brilliant and capable, but somehow this leader caused brilliance. Like instead of using their intelligence as a weapon that shut people down, they used their intelligence as a tool. And I saw people be big around them, and other people would be articulate and thoughtful and at their very best around leader B, but leader A, they're at a fraction of their capability. And I just thought it was fascinating. And it wasn't until I left Oracle and I started doing some coaching work, and I'm coaching other executives in tech, often with the same kind of really smart, but not necessarily aware of the impact they're having on others, that I actually went out looking for an article in HBR. I thought, someone certainly has researched this. Let me find a good article so I can help this one executive understand that his intelligence isn't contagious. And I went looking for something around like the multiplication of intelligence, and there was nothing out there. And that's why I said, to me, it was such an important observation that I'm like, surely someone has researched this, and they hadn't. And so I thought, well, that can't be that hard.